Hello and welcome to today's video where I'm going to share a frequency transmission and special message for you for September. I'm going to start with a general message that is really tuning into this moment in time and a message for those of us who are here on my channel. And then I'm going to go through and share a specific channeled message by human design aura type. I think I'll do generator and manifesting generator as one, as the generator aura, and then the projector, manifestor, and reflector. If you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I've stepped back from making as many videos because this summer I actually did 50 market research interviews with many subscribers from my channel, and I was really getting a feel for who is it that I'm really here to serve. And you know, as I'm writing my new human design book for generators and manifesting generators, I just wanted to put my finger on the pulse of my following and my audience and who I'm really here to serve. And I really got clear that my ideal client that I'm here to serve through my deeper transformational work is a woman who knows that she's here to make a significant impact in the world, and yet she feels blocked, unclear, or somehow lacking the know-how to really launch her next level creation into the world. And I am launching a beta program. It's going to be incredible. So if that sounds like you, feel free to reach out to me. The best way to reach me is on Instagram at I am Karen McMullen in my DMs, and I'll link that always below in the description box. Reach out to me and we'll have a conversation. It is by invitation only. I really want to make sure that the only people that come are the right people in this initial beta version. So that's my update. So as we tune in here together, this is also an opportunity for you to really connect in with your direct connection with God. And as I'm bringing through frequency here, this is from my direct connection with God, bringing through a transmission and a frequency level communication. So it's not just the words, it's also an energetic frequency transmission that can really start to rearrange things. And so make sure you have an inner yes to receiving that, and we'll go in. Dear one, dear child, be free. It is your time to be free, to feel free, and to free yourself. And I'm just seeing this image of like opening up, opening the heart, opening and releasing and shedding any sort of cage, anything that's guarding you, anything that's holding you back, keeping you contained. This is a time of liberation, of like removing the shackles of, you know, past conditioning, past bondage that was inherited through your family line. It's really a time where you are supported to remove the bondage and to actually step into real felt experience of freedom, and like knowing that you're really expressing who you are in the world. When you truly express yourself as you, not through some distorted filter, but actually as yourself, you know that you are expressing yourself. There's this enjoyment, there's this satisfaction, there's this knowing, yes, This is me. This is how it feels to be me. This is what I sound like. This is what I feel like. This is what I am. And so there's this just like beautiful acknowledgement of, ah, yes, this is it. This is what it means to be me, to feel free to be me, and to freely be me. So when you are hitting the mark, when you really are expressing yourself as you, you know that you're expressing yourself as you. There's just this knowing. You know, it's like when I'm dancing and I'm so free and I'm having the best time of my life and I'm laughing and I'm just in the moment and I am playing and I'm just so free. I know I'm so free and I'm just enjoying, like, oh my gosh, this is the expression of my essence. This is what it feels like for me to thrive and shine. Ah, yes, 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 yes. So you get to have this experience. You get to have this knowing. You get to have this liberation. This is supported right now in a way that has never been more possible for you to be free, truly free, free to express yourself, free to be you in every single facet, in all of your glory. This is the time where you really have the freedom to shine in a way that truly has not been possible before in history. There has been too much density, too much heaviness, too much conditioning. The circumstances have been more difficult than what they are now to support true freedom. And so just do it. Liberate yourself. This is the time. Go for it. It's going to feel so good. It's going to feel so good to be yourself. And if you've been lacking freedom and you feel like you have been held back or you haven't really been yourself or you've been trying to break free for decades and you just sort of think, oh, well, maybe my time has come and gone and maybe I'm not going to really achieve the liberation of my self-expression in the way that I once imagined I would because it's been so many years and I've tried so many things. It wasn't the time. It wasn't the time before now. You can't understand the timing of things. But there is a timing and there's a greater, grander picture in the unfolding. And there's a collective freedom that's possible now for many people that was not possible 5 or 10 years ago, or 15 or 20. So if you felt like, oh, well, I haven't found my freedom yet in this lifetime, and I've worked at it for so many years, consider it wasn't possible before now. So don't give up. Don't make what was an indicator of what can be. Because there is a part of you that knows that you can be free. And that part of you knows you can be free. You can be free. You can be free. And now is the time. It is the time. And this is not just like some trite thing, like, oh, be free. It's no, this is the most enjoyable thing to experience being yourself and to know that you are fully being you and expressing you. That's what it is. It's the enjoyment of being you and to feel totally free to be you. This is just a sweet thing that God wants for you, to enjoy yourself, to enjoy the experience of being you. And that's what you get to have right now. It's really beautiful. You get to be free. This is your time. It's real and it's true. And it's happening. And you get to enjoy it. Don't delay. Don't doubt. This is it. This is it. This is what's happening. Go for it. Yes, yes, yes. Support yourself to be free. So thank you so much for being here with me today. If you do resonate with my invitation to Freedom to Launch, then please do reach out with me, and I would be so happy to have a conversation and see if there's alignment for you to join us for that in the beta program. There's only 9 spots, so please get in touch with me right away and we will connect. Okay, so now we'll move into a specific message for generators and manifesting generators. So this is specifically for you a time of unleashing your sacral aliveness. Whew, I just got chills through my whole body. Wow. Woo. Yes. So really getting this opportunity to enjoy what makes you come alive, and to notice and feel and celebrate and feed that fire. So when you feel alive and you find the things that light you up, put more on that fire. Give it more fuel. Put more wood on that fire. Stoke that fire. Give that more of your time. Give that more of your energy. Give that more of your money. Invest more in the things that light you up, that make you come alive. Notice when you have these mental stories about what should be, that just dampen the flame, like put a wet blanket on the flame. So many of you are doing that, just like finding a fire, like, oh, this is so alive for me, this is so fun, I love this, I love this. Boom, wet blanket. Boom, wet blanket. Wet blanket. Oh, let's find a flame. Let's build it up. Let's make it go. Wet blanket. Wet blanket. So this is a very inefficient way of operating. If you can imagine making a fire, putting it out, making a fire, putting it out, making a fire. Nothing really happens with the fire when you do that, because you're constantly making it, putting it out, making it, putting it out. So just notice the way that you dampen your flame and you just put it out. So usually those are mental stories, and mental stories are distortions. They're not the truth. So I actually was just reading a beautiful chapter in my book, Alchemy of Consciousness, that I channeled in 2019. And it's called Host Only My Thoughts. So it's written, from my direct connection with God. So it's, God is saying, host only my thoughts. Don't host distorted thoughts. If you're having a thought like, you're not good at this, that's not a thought from God. That's a distortion. Don't host those thoughts. Don't give them a home, welcome them in, say, hey, you can hang out on my couch all night. You don't host weird, derelict strangers in your house. So why are you hosting these unpleasant thoughts that put a damp blanket on your flame? And there's a beautiful process in that book in chapter 11 of morning stillness. I think it's chapter 11 or 12. But it's a process of really clearing out the distorted energetic patterns of the mind that really exist in our energy field. So even before we have the thoughts and the feelings, they are existing in our energy field. And it's a really beautiful practice. So if that's resonating with you, and you do resonate with this sort of dynamic of like building a flame, putting it out, and that you're constantly turning yourself off and dampening your own light, then that might be a practice that's worth checking out. That book is available on Amazon as well as in audiobook format, and it's always linked below in the description box. So that's just the beautiful main message here. It's very simple for us generators and manifesting generators to continue to notice the things that bring us aliveness, fan those flames, build up those fires, give that our investment, back ourselves up in the things that we really come alive with, and stop putting our own flame out. Stop dampening our own light by hosting thoughts that are distorted. So that's a good focus for the month of September. That's a beautiful focus, really worthwhile. All right, so let's move on to the beautiful projector. Lovely, 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 dear projector. There's this beautiful loveliness that's being highlighted right now of just the gorgeousness of your essence and the real truth of who you are and what you're here to stand for, which is an exquisite, exquisite beauty and an exquisite loveliness that doesn't exist on this planet. It's just singular. It's like you have this. It's like you represent something that's possible in humanity that hasn't come to fruition yet, that's not in blossom. And so you're carrying an energy signature of like a new possibility on earth. You know, what could be that hasn't yet taken shape or hasn't yet taken hold. And it's just a possibility, but it's something you carry within you. And so the more that you can stay connected with this beautiful energy that you have within you as this possibility that exists for the planet. And then you can, you know, when you feel there's an opening, that's like a really nice way to say when there's an invitation, but when you feel there's an opening, to just present this to someone, like, hey, this is the beauty that's possible. This is what could be. This is the blossoming that I see. That is the way to start kind of bringing the seed of who you are and this energetic signature that you're carrying into the world, and start planting these seeds and start watering them, and just allow something to grow and take hold by just sprinkling seeds and watering them, but with a very light touch and just a real connection to your own loveliness at the same time. Honoring that you're carrying this beautiful energy signature that doesn't have a lot of external validation, because it's not existing yet. It's like you're bringing something new as an energy signature into this world, So you just have to take care of it as if it's this one thing that you're carrying that's just so precious to you and so unique to you, because that's truly how it is. And so you're this caretaker of this beautiful uniqueness, this beautiful unique energy signature that's yours to share, and it's so beautiful. Thank you. Okay, our manifestor. So I'm just seeing this like boom, like a giant taking a step and making a big, huge footprint in the land. Boom, 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 like heavy-footed. Here I am, big footprint. And so perhaps this is the time for you to just make your mark and let yourself be a little bit more heavy-handed, a little bit more impactful. Send out those ripples. Show the world what you've got. Show the world who you are. Embrace the nature of being a manifestor and having this impact, and let yourself make a mark. Let it be known that a giant is in the room. Can you be comfortable with that? Can you be okay being the giant in the room? Can you be okay making a big thud sound and sending the world into a little bit of a quake? Can you be okay that some people are shaken or scared? Can you be okay that you do have an impact? So, once you've really embraced that range of the impact that you can make, you can dial it down. You can play more in the soft ranges. You can play in a spectrum of self-expression. But today's message is about playing in the louder, bolder ranges, so that you have that whole possibility available to you of expression and impact. So that's your dare for September, if it resonates and you want to take that on. But that's what's coming through for you today. A reflector. So this beautiful frequency here that you're welcome to tune into. And we don't need to speak for it to be felt, which is a big part of today's message for you. So you don't have to speak to be known. You don't have to speak to be seen. You don't have to speak to be heard. You can be felt through your presence. And you can exist as a feeling being, as a prism essence, as an energetic transmitter. And you can bring a lot of value into the world that way. And you can be supported. Because that's a huge service to be a harmonizer and a synthesizer. So let me know in the comments what you experienced with that energy. So thank you so much for being here with me today. The dinner is ready and the battery's running out. So I'm gonna sign off, but thank you again. And if you do resonate with my invitation to Freedom to Launch, then please do reach out with me, and I would be so happy to have a conversation and see if there's alignment for you to join us for that in the beta program. There's only 9 spots, so please get in touch with me right away and we will connect. Okay, much love. Take care.